I really be feeling like every now and then somebody needs to get the. What you talking about? Not trying to talk about they still beefing. Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like people like, oh, fighting is beneath me. Da 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 da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care. If you know you little, don't with people. That's bigger than you. Like, what you talking about? I don't have no sympathy for you. Oh, well, you knew you was little and you knew she was big when you was talking shit.
Real reunion. He showed his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. I know you been in prison for 6 years. I know it's not surprising. He's still right now. He's a constant front row.
I used to come see me literally every single day, so I'm just chilling. I'm like,
So he came up every day? Every visit?
for the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day, so it alters on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So literally the
Every
first
day.
year,
How far is Bedford Hills from?
it's about 45 to an hour, depending on
So
traffic.
he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, to like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm alright. Like, and I get.
Ma is vocalizing her frustrations, telling everyone who will listen that she is angry at Papoose for moving on too fast. Now that he has a new partner, she asserts that Papoose would have stood up for them and that he gave up on their love too readily. In addition, she continues to wear the ring he gave her, hoping they will make amends. Remy's attempt to gaslight Papoose, as if he is the one in the wrong for moving on, is completely absurd. For those unaware, the relationship between Remy and Papoose used to be the quintessential example of black love. It was all about devotion and true commitment, and they were never afraid to show it. Their love story sent the internet into a frenzy, and the entertainment community was shaken by the revelation that they were done. But wait, it wasn't just a split. When it was discovered that Remy had cheated on Papoose, things got even uglier. The internet was in shock, as this man had been nothing but loyal to her. Everyone saw his devotion when she was sent to jail in 2008. Without hesitation, Papoose sacrificed everything for her, putting his career on hold to be by her side every day from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. According to those close to him, he even turned down lucrative deals and studio sessions just to make sure Remy was all right.
When you're in a match, you have a visit every day, so it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
Every
the first
day.
year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on
So
traffic.
he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, to like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm alright. Like, and I guess like when he.
Papoose wasn't fooling around when it came to Remy, baby. He wasn't just showing up, he was risking everything to support her through all the drama that came with her jail time. You read that correctly. This man risked his own freedom just to be close to his wife, attempting to enter the prison using a skeleton key. Of course, he was caught and given a 6-month ban from visiting her, a punishment that felt like a slap in the face, considering he was putting it all on the line for his wife. But hear me out, Papoose didn't back down even after that. Remy was still in prison when he married her. It gets even stranger, doesn't it? He held it down for the full 6 years she had left to serve. Let me tell you something. Even though there were allegations that Papoose had cheated on Remy and gotten another woman pregnant, he wasn't about to let those rumors ruin his marriage. He made it clear that he wasn't playing games when it came to his wife. In fact, he shut down the accusations immediately, refusing to let anyone interfere with his love story. As much as I love the ground my wife walks on, I would never, ever cheat on her. But if I did, it definitely wouldn't be with someone unattractive, Papoose once said. Meanwhile, rumors swirled that Remy was out here getting her cheeks clapped all over town while Papoose remained loyal and composed. And guess who the alleged side dude was? A close associate of theirs. Now this is where things take a turn. A certain phony blogger had been fueling the flames of this scandal, and since Remy's alleged affair came to light, that blogger has gained thousands of followers. Crazy, right? You heard it correctly. Remy allegedly had an affair with a rapper who was close to Papoose, cheating on the man who had stood by her side through thick and thin. Papoose had no idea his wife was sneaking around behind his back, and to make things even messier, he and this rapper were on good terms. Now, if that's not betrayal, I don't know what is. Word on the street is that when Papoose and this rapper, Eazy, crossed paths at an industry event, things got heated real quick. Hands were thrown, and let's just say it didn't end well for Eazy. Given how hard Papoose had worked to hold their marriage together, it was understandable why he was so furious. They were supposed to be against the world, But the rap industry is ruthless, and their romance didn't last long. Remy was clowned for cheating on a man who had been nothing but faithful, while Eazy was dragged for messing around with his friend's wife. And during one rap battle, phew. According to witnesses, Eazy got completely knocked out by Papoose. Now that right there, that's a real moment.
He saw his admiration to the world hottest woman the greatest. I know you got a kid for 6 years. I know it's nice he cried. He's still bugging my.
After her brief relationship with Eazy erupted in flames, Remy Ma was spotted cozying up to a new rapper. The bad news? They were seen wearing matching timepieces and looking extremely comfortable together. Since she was already facing backlash for her disaster with Eazy, Remy tried to act like nothing happened, but sources weren't buying it. The relationship was soon confirmed by the media, making it clear that Remy was back at it. Meanwhile, Papoose has officially moved on, though he hasn't spoken negatively about her or done anything to tarnish her image. According to rumors, he's found a new woman, and this time, he is genuinely happy. You heard that right, she's a boxer. But here's the real shocker. In an effort to keep his new relationship private and drama-free, Papoose is keeping everything low-key. However, Remy's world was shaken when she found out that Papo had moved on with a younger woman. She has been telling anyone who will listen that she's upset with him for moving on and claims that, despite her own infidelity, he didn't fight for their love. According to sources close to her, she never officially filed for divorce because she believed they could still work things out. But seeing Papoose living his best life with someone else has deeply hurt Remy's feelings. Now, it looks like she's ready to throw fists because she's been talking about fighting on social media.
I really be feeling like every now and then somebody needs to get that. What you talking about? Not talking about they still beefing. Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like people like, oh, fighting is beneath me. Da 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 da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care. If you know you little, don't with people. That's bigger than you. Like, what you talking about? I don't have no sympathy for you. Oh well, you knew you was little and you knew she was big when you was talking shit.
As we all know, Remy can be a bit too much. Even though she and Papoose aren't exactly on speaking terms at the moment, she's still out here thinking they can work things out. She's even still wearing the big engagement ring he gave her when she was released from prison. However, Papoose is only talking to Remy about their daughter and is clearly moving on. It's as simple as that. Remy's rage over Papoose moving on is absurd when you really think about it. While she was in prison, he risked his freedom to stay true to her. Even after their breakup, he remained unmarried for almost a year, hoping they might reconcile. Now that he has found love again, he's back on track. Yet, Remy seems bitter and jealous, constantly talking about how much she misses him and wants to make things right. Let me tell you, jealousy isn't cute on anyone. When it was revealed that Remy had strong feelings about Papoose's new relationship, the internet went wild. Fans didn't hold back when commenting on Remy's behavior. They said what we were all thinking, she's doing too much. She probably never thought he would actually move on. But let's be real, someone was bound to take her place sooner or later. Really, sis? You lost a good man. You'll never find another who treated you as well as Papoose did. He gave you a beautiful daughter and a dream wedding, but it still wasn't enough for you. He was incredibly patient, but honestly, I think he loved you more than you loved him. His maturity throughout this whole situation speaks volumes. What do you guys think? Should Remy take a step back and reflect on how she treated Papoose? Or does he deserve all the love and attention he's getting now? Either way, this situation is crazy. It looks like Remy is trying to twist the narrative now that Papoose has moved on, even though he stood by her through thick and thin. And now that he's found someone else, she's acting all bitter. Watch this video and let me know your thoughts. After all the drama last year, it appears that things aren't really going well between Remy and Eazy right now. From the way it looks, Papoose isn't even feeling sorry for her. Instead, he's been giving her the business for cheating on him in the first place. It looks like we're going to witness another big face-off between these two, so hold on to your lace front, because I know you've already gotten into this mess. It's still absurd to consider how Papoose and Remy's love story ended. He was so enamored with her that he risked going to jail himself by trying to get a skeleton key to her while she was incarcerated. When they tried to stop him from seeing her, this man married her while she was still in prison. They couldn't even get married in person due to regulations, so they married over the phone. If that isn't love, I don't know what is. After her release, They had a traditional wedding ceremony and began their blended family. Remy had previously given birth to one child before she met Papoose, and he had 3 children of his own. Despite this, they managed to make it work, blending everything into one big happy crew. Then, in 2018, Remy and Papoose had their daughter, and everything seemed to be going well for them. However, things started to feel a little off in their marriage when Father's Day 2023 arrived and passed without Remy giving her husband a single shout-out. This was odd because, in the past, she was always quick to praise him for being such a great husband and father. She used to go out of her way to let everyone know how strong their relationship was and how their family vibe was untouchable. So, when she went completely silent on a day that practically begged for a heartfelt tribute, people began to wonder if something was wrong. What really got people talking was when Papoose posted a family photo of him and the kids on Father's Day, but Remy wasn't in it. To make matters more curious, he captioned the photo, "Family is everything." Naturally, people couldn't help but wonder where Remy was. Usually, she was in these photos, so speculation started building. As rumors continued circulating, things took a dramatic turn when people started whispering that Remy had been going out with none other than Eazy The Block Captain. The situation was crazy, not just because Remy and Papoose always seemed rock solid, but because Eazy rolled in the same circles as Papoose. The fact that Eazy would go behind Papoos's back to be with Remy made everyone tremble. Naturally, Papoose didn't take that betrayal lightly. At an industry event, things got heated between him and Eazy. According to eyewitnesses, Papoose didn't just push him aside for a talk, he knocked him out cold. Social media ridiculed Eazy, accusing him of trying to pretend the entire altercation never happened. He later responded, saying, "You guys want something bad to happen to me so bad. It's the same hating men and females. Y'all should get the real story before you speak." He then tried to downplay the situation in another tweet, saying, "I'm not mad about the rumors. I'm not mad about the false stories. But when I see people happy that something happened to me." He then added, "I don't care about nobody. We aren't friends, and now I finally understand." Eazy even called out Papoose, saying, "You need to clear up these rumors before I do." However, Papoose didn't respond or try to clear the air. Instead, Remy took charge of the situation herself. She tweeted, "I want to apologize to everyone who was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. I tried. And can y'all please stop with the Eazy and Papoose lies?" The real eye-opener in all of this was Papoose's silence. Anyone who has followed their relationship knows he used to ride hard for Remy without hesitation. He always defended her in any situation. So when people started dragging her over these rumors and he didn't step in, it spoke volumes. It was completely out of character for him. Let's be honest, if these rumors were untrue, the old Papoose would have been the first to shut them down. He was the kind of guy who always praised Remy, saying things like, "A man has to honor his queen. If she disagrees with something, he has to take her perspective into consideration moving forward. He can't just ignore her side of things." His refusal to defend Remy was more telling than anything he could have said. People weren't just wondering if the rumors were true, they were convinced. Any lingering doubt vanished when Remy and Eazy stepped into the rap battle ring against Gotti. If you're familiar with rap battles, you know that nothing is off limits. Gotti didn't hold back. Instead of light jabs, he went straight for the jugular, accusing Remy of cheating on Papoose. His words made it obvious that this wasn't brand new information. It was essentially an open secret that people had been whispering about for a while. But Gotti didn't stop there. He proceeded to tear Remy apart, exposing the betrayal and accusing her of cheating on Papoose after he had been faithful to her for years. The most startling thing? Remy didn't even attempt to refute the accusations. She essentially validated them without saying a word to shut them down. As things escalated, Papoose decided to move on instead of addressing the situation publicly. He was soon linked to none other than Clarissa Shields, the boxer. This made things even messier because Clarissa and Remy knew each other. Before Clarissa even got involved with Papoose, she had reportedly slid into Remy's DMs. Just when we thought the drama was over, it wasn't. You would think Remy would back off since she was the one who created all this mess, but she didn't take it well at all. Word is she's been spiraling, throwing shade left and right, talking reckless, and making it clear that she's not going to let this go without a fight. A proverbial fight, hopefully, because she's been hinting that she wants Clarissa in the ring. As the streets started buzzing about Papoose officially moving on, his new relationship with Clarissa seemed to be flourishing. But if Remy is supposed